I'm not sure if TikTok has recently changed its tarot reading policies, but I'm just going to start out by saying this is for entertainment purposes only. Hello, Leo. This is your reading for August 2025. I'm Kate. I'm a tarot intuitive, and these are the collective messages for my Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. The first card I want to talk about is the Five of Air, which would be the Five of Swords. This is almost wanting to come out in reverse. I'll read what the card says, and then I'm going to intuitively pull some messages as well. It says, an unwise choice. Learn what you can from the situation. Review everyone's motives. And so what I'm almost feeling is that somebody else could be influencing a choice that you're making, whether it's their actions, their opinions, they're pushing you towards something. And it could also be out of a sense of frustration. Like, I don't want to deal with them anymore. I don't want to deal with the situation. So it feels like you're making a choice, taking an action based on somebody else in the way that they're making you feel. It almost feels like you're being pushed into something. Six of Air, it's wanting to come out in reverse again. So the card says, things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. So what I am hearing with this is actually you could be choosing not to travel at this time. You could be choosing to do a staycation instead of going on a vacation. You could be choosing, I'm actually hearing, I'm choosing not to let this go because I have to remember what they put me through. I have to sit with this for a while. I'm not ready to move on. I still have more processing to do. That's what I'm hearing from some of you, that you're not ready to forgive and forget, or to forgive and to move beyond. It's like, I've got to sit with this for a minute. I've got to stay stuck in this for a little bit, because I almost feel like there's a tendency to, okay, I just want to move on. I want to be done with this. But no, your spirit team is saying, sit with it for a little bit. It's okay to stay in some frustration and the anger and disappointment, those types of emotions, so that you can process them. Yes, love and light, but also if it's just love and light, then you're not really fully processing the emotions, and that's when we have blockages in our energy. You have another one that's wanting to come out in reverse. King of Fire. This is actually your energy. So upright, this is when you're in your element, when you're feeling charismatic and spontaneous, you're feeling adventurous, you want to travel, you want to be social. It's in reverse. So you might actually feel like a little bit more subdued. You're still you, but you're not maybe as vibrant or as vocal as you normally would be. It says, focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision. Be a leader. Advice from someone creative. So this could also say that maybe somebody else is coming in to help you sparkle again. Could be saying that maybe there's another fire sign entering your life to kind of pull you up out of whatever this little bit of a funk is that you might be in. Those are the initial things that I am feeling. Now, it could also be a good thing. Like, you being a little bit more reserved at this time could actually be really good, especially if we're recently in a confrontation, or if one starts to come into your life. Because instead of like feeding the flames and feeding the fire, it's like, I need to sit with this for a minute. I need to allow myself to process so that I don't overreact, so that I don't escalate the situation more than what it needs to be. So some things that you're needing to release at this time: King of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. I feel like there's somebody who maybe you had looked up to, and it almost feels like maybe they're on a different path. And so it's like you're having to find your own way. King of Pentacles, very solid, very stable. This could be an earth sign in your life, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could also be saying that whatever idea you had of stability, you need to almost like shift it. Instead of saying, I need to make this amount of money this year, maybe it's, I want financial freedom. Release yourself from some type of number or something like that you thought was set in stone. My perfect partner, my perfect relationship has these specific features. Maybe you're even being so specific with it that you're naming a person. If you're looking for love, don't be so specific with it. Let spirit have faith, have trust in spirit that they know who to fill in that space. That trying to dictate everything, trying to control everything isn't gonna go in your favor. So the Knight of Swords coming out to me is saying you need to release this idea that you have to move fast, that you have to fly through something. Life is flying by, so I have to take all of these, do all these adventures. I have to get all these things accomplished, meet all these societal standards. But your spirit team is saying, let that go. Allow yourself to just chill the fuck out for a sec. So those are your main messages for the month of July. I really hope that it resonated for the month of August. Oh my goodness. I hope that it really resonated for you. If it did, please hit the like button. Follow me for more videos like this. And don't forget to book your personal reading on my website, crystallizewithkate.com.